All right. December 3rd. What is that, Tuesday? Anyway, just got off the phone with my doctor. That was a pretty heavy conversation. The original plan today was going for another bone marrow biopsy, and we're not going to do that. They had further testing or results from my initial bone marrow biopsy, and they are fairly confident that I have this NPM1 mutation. And some other things came out, some real technical DNA things that I don't remember all the details to. I don't really need to remember all the details to, but he did explain it all to me. So the treatment plan, I probably will be admitted today or tomorrow. And so finally going in to get some treatment, I think that's good. The course of treatment sounds like it's a little different from what I originally heard. It's going to be basically chemo for 7 days, and then of one type of chemo, and then 3 days of another type. And he explained the type of drug being used. And anyway, I'm going to go through all the chemo stuff, lose my hair. I feel like I should have just mowed my hair down before I go in. But anyway, that will be happening. So I'm going to be cue ball, but I kind of expected that. There will be no, in the first 30 days, well, let me go back. So chemo for 10 days basically, and they're going to bring all my blood counts really down to almost nothing. And the hope is they will see all my bone marrow will be basically dead and gone. It'll be nothing. And, they'll be taking care of me with all kinds of medications and whatnot to keep me safe. There's all kinds of risks for heart things, even longer term from the chemo. I think he's just filling me in on, all the legal stuff they got to let you know about. So a lot of risks, but luckily I am pretty strong. And then depending on how my body reacts to all of that, there may be more chemo within that 30-day window. We could do around 3, maybe 4, and of different types of chemo. So the whole treatment is really chemo based for 30 days. And then the hope is that my bone marrow starts regenerating without a transfusion initially, and my blood counts start to come up. And when my blood counts get to a certain level, that's when they can discharge me. But they still want to do the bone marrow transfusion, but probably 3 months out from this 30 days. And it's just based on all the diagnostic stuff that they've done and all this other weird genetic stuff that I have going on, and these markers, and it's just it's pretty complex stuff. I wish I knew more about it. It's pretty fascinating. I'm an IT guy. I'm not a science guy, but it makes a little bit of sense to me. But a lot of that stuff. And then he's asking me about of course they're going to do matching of my DNA, of my bone marrow, but asked me if I had a family donor. And I said, well, I have a brother, and that's the best match. And most of you know, I'm not that close to my brother really at all. I haven't talked to him in years. And I gave him his phone number, and maybe if the hospital calls, he'd be willing to provide that. But because of my my genetic background, which is kind of Eastern European and kind of North African on my father's side, in like Tunisia and all these Italian colonies that were there, and kind of that region, it's a little harder match apparently. But he said, anyway, he went through a bunch of details on the DNA matching, but the ultimate would be my brother. So we'll see what happens there. But that's not till like 3 months out. And that's really to just increase my survival rate, which is a scary number. I'm not even going to talk about it. And the survival rate of just the whole chemo part without the bone marrow is a super scary number. So yeah, here we go. That's kind of all I know. I should be going in today. And we're starting. And so I don't know how much videoing I'm going to be doing in the hospital. Hopefully I'll be able to get a couple little clips out. Yeah, here we go. We are going to UCSF and get this ball rolling and kill this fucking leukemia shit. And so I have full confidence in this team. It sounds like they're just, all over checking all, there's a whole group now involved. It's like a panel. It's not just this one guy sitting in a room, which is what it felt like initially. Anyhow, here we go. Talk soon. Got everything packed, just about. Henry's going to be here shortly, and then I'm off to UCSF. Going in for 30 days, chemo for 10 days, and anyway, so there we go. I'm off shortly. What a scramble. Get a bunch of little things together. You think it'd be easy, but you're trying to remember everything. Some comforts. But I guess I can order anything I need these days. All right. I'll give an update on the way in. All right.
Continue on I-80 West for 3 miles.
Driving in on the Bay Bridge. I got Henry giving me a ride in. Thanks, Henry. Henry's going to be staying at my house at night, making sure Mom's okay at night. And yeah, I'm excited to start this process. A little scared, but we're going to get through this. Got a bunch of updates from my doctor on the process and the chemo and this and that. Looks like chemo for 10 days. I think I already mentioned that. And yeah, we're in. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Stage 2 in the hospital. I'm in the 12th floor of the UCSF here. Staff's been great, super sweet. Everybody's been rad so far. I got a killer view. See the tower out there? Yeah, feeling pretty good. Getting hungry, man. I want to eat something. Start sampling that hospital food. So we're getting going. We might start the chemo even tonight, depending on. I got to do some checking of my heart, get a PICC line in me, line that goes all the way to my heart, and start getting me some chemo. Got all the tubes in, PICC lines in, this crazy thing. Ready for the chemo hookup. PICC line goes to your heart. Getting a drip of some meds. Got some food coming. Super hungry, man. Got a turkey sandwich coming. Feel good. Everybody's been way cool and supportive in the hospital here. Feeling good about it. And I'm going to get my first round, I think, chemo tonight when they do the shift changeover. So from what I hear initially, it's no big deal, but as your body loads up with all that chem, you start feeling a little messed up. So just deal with that as it comes, but everything's been painless. Just pulling all those things off your chest, ripping your hair out, it's the most painful thing so far. All right, guys, talk soon. I'm smiling. Send me some good vibes. Just chilling out in my room, editing this video now. I'm going to post this video here in 10 minutes or so. Everything's been good. I ate a lot. I, in fact, ordered a chocolate shake and a couple of hard-boiled eggs. Coming soon. It's about 8 o'clock. I haven't heard if I'm fully starting chemo tonight, but if I do, it'll be after the nurse shift turnover, which I believe is at 9. I think I mentioned that. Anyway, so that's it for today, everybody. All the texts and reaching out and checking on me was incredible. Thank you so much. I love it. I'm so blessed. Everything's good at home. Watching the video of Mom doing her thing, just doing her routine, solid, totally solid. And we're here now doing my routine. So I'll check back tomorrow, see how that chem treatment goes. All right. Love you all. Thank you.